Hello, good evening, and welcome to Psychic Talk with Priscilla Gendron. I'm your host, Priscilla Gendron, and it's my absolute pleasure and privilege to have the most amazing woman join me tonight. And I'm going to go without further ado. I'd like to introduce you to the amazing Sharyn McNeil. Hi, Sharyn. Welcome to the show.
Oh, hi, Priscilla. I feel very blessed to be here. And after such an introduction, darling, we're all amazing.
Definitely, we are absolutely amazing. So Sharyn and I have known each other for a very long time, um, and it's always been my pleasure to do work with you. And I've always called you my Anam Cara, because you've always had and been this beautiful pillar of strength to not just myself, but to thousands and thousands of people that have come through your life. And it's always just been such a privilege to share space with you. So
Oh,
I'm very happy that you are here, and it's such a pleasure. Everybody's here. Hi Tracy and hi Lynn, welcome. And so I just wanted to say that you know, as much as I know Sharyn and some other people that are on tonight will also know her, maybe there's some new people that don't really know a lot about who you are and your a little about your journey. So would you like to just tell everybody about who you are and the journey that you've taken to where we are sitting here now, live on YouTube?
well, that's been a minute. Do we
It
have
has.
100 years to speak about journeys, my love? Isn't it fabulous to be here in embodiment on the planet and to still be doing journeys? Bless us all. For me
Yes.
personally, I have a fascination with life and cycles and spirals and patterns and repetitive cycles, and fell into numerology with such a love and a passion, which was born and ignited as a result of my beautiful son, Ryan. So tomorrow is Ryan's death anniversary or angelversary, the 27th of November. And he passed away on the 27th tomorrow, but 15 years ago now. It was in 2006 at 2 minutes to 7 in the morning. And there were so many 27s that featured around his transition. And the study of numerology became very much of an obsession for me because I needed to
Mm.
understand. And in this learning and growing, and obviously working through that grieving experience through the loss of Ryan, I was able to see what his soul contract was about, what his birth contract, what his death contract was about. And of course, this is just fascinating to me. And then understanding my own journey and my own numbers as well. And when we understand who we are inherently through our name and our birth date, because
Mm.
it's no, um, having a brain freeze now. Please, you must excuse me. You'd think that I've got a little bit of dementia, which is related, I think, to this whole COVID experience we had. So thoughts
Yes.
come and thoughts go, and we have like little pinholes in our brain, and that's also okay. But what I wanted to say is that when we each understand who we are intrinsically, and our name and our birth date gives us those codes and that information that we can unlock,
Yes.
it helps us so much in our lives, and to also know the temporary cycles and patterns that are influencing us as well. And so that's really my passion, is to help unlock others into the magic of who they are, understanding their life, and then supporting us, I suppose. That's my life mission, is to play a teaching role and a support role to assist others through life experiences. Like we all do, Scylla. You're the same.
Yes, we
Much,
do. But
yes.
it's such and it's so poignant that it's Ryan's anniversary tomorrow because we've all had wonderful connections with him, including myself, um,
Yes.
and he has completely been a part of your journey, which has been incredible.
I know it's been, and it didn't sort of pass me by. That's the word that I was looking for, the divine
Yes,
synchronicities of how, life unfolds and it plays in these fields, which is so amazing. And also the 15 years that Ryan has been no longer physical on the earth, but very much present in the non-physical realms. The number 15 is also quite a number, because 15 is connected into alchemy, and that leads us into next year, which the 2022 vibration of next year not only holds a very holy portal number, which I'll speak about in a minute, but the 222 reduces down to a 6. And Ryan's time in no longer being on Earth, the 15 reduces to a 6. So
Wow.
isn't that amazing too?
It's absolutely amazing. That's incredible. So we were just talking about Owen, and he's here joining us tonight. Hi, Owen.
Oh,
Hi,
bless you,
everybody.
Owen.
And Linda's joined us as well. Hi, Linda.
Oh, I haven't seen Linda
Yeah.
for ages. Hi, Linda and Owen. Hugs and kisses. Oh,
And so Owen says, yeah, hi. Hey, Priscilla and Sharyn. Virtual hug. We accept the virtual hug,
oh,
definitely.
yes, we do. We do.
So,
Oh, so
talking about
let's.
numbers.
Mm, mm,
So for 2021 that we've been in, and it's been a number 5, and it's been quite a trying time for a lot of people, and for you and your beautiful Lance as well. You have really been through the ringer and back, having been so ill at the beginning of the year, and it's been quite a huge journey for the two of you. So in terms of
yes.
like learning and stuff like that, what kind of sort of lessons has this sort of year taught you, and say for other people out there in reflection?
It's been fascinating because, all the numbers vibrate to these chakra energies. And when we look at the chakra energies and the vibrations that we are influenced under, and of course, the chakras that are very prevalent with 2021 is the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, because the 21 is a 3. And then it all adds up to the 5, which is the throat chakra energy. And 5 is the energy of the body. So if you think about it, we've all got 5 fingers. Well, most of us have 5 fingers on each hand and 5 toes on each foot.
We should hope we
And
do.
yeah, and most of us have got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a neck. And I'm not being disparaging to anybody that's obviously
Yes,
missing a limb, but that's inherently just how the 5 is set up. It's a body number. And so
yes,
this year has been a year about body, very much around that, and the throat energy. And so when we look at all of the polarities and the dualities, it's been very fascinating to me. The contrasts that have been unfolding on the planet, where voices haven't been heard, where voices are being heard, where there's been so much that's been going on about truth, and where there's been much revealed, because the throat chakra, as we know, is all about sovereignty, autonomy, freedom, rights, and many people around the world feeling frustrated around their own individual rights, their freedoms that they feel have been taken. And then, of course, the body as well. And with the whole pandemic and the virus, very much the body has come forward, where we've all needed to take or pay attention to our bodies. And for us personally, for Lance and I, we went through an incredible initiation. I do believe that COVID is an initiation on some level, because once you've gone through the experience of COVID, you come out of that, I feel, very different, and you see the world very differently. And it's like an initiation. And so, yes, we had this initiation through fire in
big
December
time.
and in January of this year, and feel extremely blessed. And it shifted us personally, it shook us about and shifted us around. What do we value? Where do we see ourselves moving forward in our lives? And it's brought us some big decisions to make personally around our lifestyle, our living environment, and what we want to do. And it was interesting when I speak to my clients. They tell me that they want to migrate and they want to leave the cities, and everybody's seeking something that is more farm-based or outside of the cities, and they want to have the greenery, and people
Yes.
are wanting to move. out into country living. And that's also been something I'm noticing around the globe, and where people are wanting to become more sort of off-grid and sustainable, looking after themselves better, and eating better, and all this has been going on. So yes, that's what we've noticed personally, is a shift in our mindsets and in our lifestyle, and making decisions for our future that were very different to what I initially would have thought as well. And 5 is the energy of moving. So, when you look at the shape of the little 5, it's got a little window, it faces the future, it sits on a rocker, and there it goes. It looks like a tricycle that we are sitting on, and it's moving us. So the energy is moving us in whichever direction we individually and collectively need to move as a planet. How have you found it for you, Priscilla? Also a body year.
Yeah, it's been a complete body year. Everything is sort of coming to the surface, really changing things, and really, everything really bubbling to the surface because of the whole thing with my skin and all the autoimmune stuff coming up. And also now recently having lost all my hair. So that's been a huge baptism in fire for me. And not that I ever thought that I was proud, or, like it was my crowning glory and things like that. But it made me just realize that how many of the things we actually do take for granted that will always just be there, kind of thing. So that's been, quite an interesting journey for me. And then just taking me in a different direction than what I actually thought that I would go in, going from doing physical things to going virtual, and now having a YouTube channel that I never thought I would ever have, and things like that. So it's been an incredible journey, very much, looking towards the future and taking things in a different direction.
Amazing, Priscilla. Yes, amazing. And also there's a lot of discomfort, and there's a lot of searching, and there's a lot of kind of loss as well, connected to who I was and who I am now. And I feel that people are going through that individually as well, and especially those that have lost beloveds this year, that have been struggling through those losses, and not being able to have closure, or using their communication to sit with their beloveds next to their beds and say goodbye. So all of that has been extremely trying. And it's so interesting, Priscilla. I remember when my Ryan died, I wanted to shave all of my hair off. So often, and also in the ancient cultures, that when we are going through significant transitions, and where we are no longer who we are before, there is a need and a compulsion to need to cut hair on some level. And even though it came through your struggle with the autoimmune, it's hugely spiritually significant for you in the needing to cut your hair, because that was very symbolic of great, big, beautiful changes that are lying ahead for you. That's what I've seen. Yeah.
No, it has. And it was quite emotional, because I came out of the hairdressing salon and I just burst into tears. It was kind of like sorrow, but also relief, like something had just been lifted off me. So it was quite, and I didn't realize I would actually get that emotional about it. I thought, oh, well, it's just something I'm going to do and get it over with. And as I heard that scissors going, it was like huge. There was something that did trigger within me, that released something that I didn't realize, was sitting there for such a long time. So that was quite an important, sort of journey for me.
Yes. So the tears that came there were different tears.
They were like releasing, in a sense.
Releasing tears.
It was very important to be able to let go of things and to take things to the next level for all of us. And I've, even in terms of my own clients that I see and stuff like that, everybody is going through this. They're all at this crossroads, or at this, point in their lives where they have to make huge changes, and there's no more deciding to do it or thinking about it. It's like, actually, now you just have to do it.
Yes. And embrace it, bite the bullet. So brave of you, Priscilla, and to have had that experience as well. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's been a very engaging sort of experience for everybody, because you've had to be engaged in what you're doing. You can't just let life take you on. You have to be engaged in the actual journey.
Yes, so very in your body and in the flow and in the momentum, and making those decisions, and releasing what's heavy, and moving forward and finding a lightness of being. What I'm also noticing is that many people are very fatigued, not just physically fatigued, but energetically fatigued. People, their energies, these are the people that I have been chatting to. Also, have you noticed that people are feeling
Very much so.
really fatigued? Yes, and we're
Completely
needing a little bit of something new that's
something
coming forward.
TLC or new or fresh. So yeah, and everybody's agreeing with you. True, Priscilla, totally agree. And yeah, so true, Sharyn. Owen is saying definitely. And
Yes.
yeah, and even Tracy says mentally fatigued. You know, she's having a lot of mental fatigue, which is
Yes. Yes.
quite big with everybody.
It's so profound how the energy around the planet is often, is connected, not often, always connected into the vibrations of what we call the universal year. So like we said, 2021 is a 5 vibration, and then we look at next year, the 2022, and when we just take the 22 aspect of it, this is known as the ancestors and angelic portal, and this is a vibration of hope. And it's a vibration where all beings, higher beings, high vibrational beings, our ascended masters, the ancient souls, loved ones on the other side, the archangels, the angels, our dimensional guides, they are all stepping forward energetically and open through this angelic portal and through the ancestor portal to come to flood our planet with love, support, healing, and guidance and solutions. And so, yes, our loved ones on the other side, very active to assist and support each of us, as well as our beings of light that we all work with. So it's, for me, 2022 is going to transfer tremendous amounts of love. Obviously, the 22, which is a 4, which is the heart chakra portal, and it's going to create a wonderful energetic clearing across all dimensions. And there's going to be a great focus, I believe, in 2022 of lifting and clearing the pain and the sadness, the frustration, the wars, the aggression, and all that has been happening with the pandemic as well as the divine feminine that is rising too, which is meeting the divine masculine in a huge place. So that's the cosmic energy around the 22 vibration, which is hugely exciting for me. And I think as well, something which is very important to mention is that we are all coded with special vibrational numbers. And so many of us are seeing the mirror numbers and the repeated numbers. We're being flashed 11, 11, 22, 22, 33, 33. And all of those are the awakening codes. They are reminding us about our light and who we are, and to remember that we are all very highly advanced beings. Every single being on this planet is a highly advanced being that has come to Earth to be alive on the planet at this time. And that we are needed vitally as we move forward in momentum to create this divine shift of light that is happening, and what the planets speak about as the golden age, the age of Aquarius that is birthed. And then we have this 22 energy next year, which reduces down to the vibration of the 6. And 6 is governed by Venus. And Venus is the planet of beauty, aesthetics, harmony, love, and obviously also relationships. So next year, relationships are up for us big time. So not only our relationships with others, our friends and our family, but our relationships to ourselves. Very important, who am I in relationship to me? What do I value? What is important for me? And what are my foundations? Because 22 is the vibration of the 4 energy, which is all about foundations, which is re-looking at our foundations next year.
And that's important because, from the year we've been in now to the year we're going into, I think it's following on very beautifully in sense of the journey we're taking from 21 to 22. And I just feel like, things are coming to the surface, and we're having to really, I think find who we are as people and really step into our oneness of being, step into who we are energetically. And it's about peeling back the layers, because what 2021 did for us is peel back the layers back to our core self. And now, stepping into 2022, we get to redress ourselves with the right foundation, because now we've been stripped down.
Yes, yes. So yes, and then stepping from body energy into third eye, because the sixth vibration is all about the third eye chakra. So what is our vision? It's time to reinvent ourselves as well. And so the sixth vibration brings a journey of responsibility, of relationship, of balance, of love, and of healing. Venus is ruled by the second house in Taurus, I think, yes. And Taurus is about money and material self-worth and foundations. And then also it's ruled by the seventh house in astrology, which is Libra. And that's obviously all about our partnerships and thinking about our relationship to things in the world. So this is also something which is enormous within the layers that we are all stripped down to, and using our vision. What is the vision for your life? How do you see yourself? What are your relationships to things? What are your relationships to your beloveds, to your family, to your animals? What are your conversations that you are having? What needs to shift and change? Because six is also in the shadow. It is a vibration that can bring about experiences that are connected to burden, connected to responsibility, feeling over-responsible, overburdened, and also very self-critical. The sixth vibration connected into self-love, self-worth. And so the 4 and the 6 are at play with us and shaking us all about. Our foundations have been shook about with the 4, and the 6 is now saying, what do you love? Who do you love? How much love are you going to be working with next year? And I love Matt Kahn, the spiritual teacher, Matt Kahn. He always says that everything needs more love, not less. So I feel 2022 is going to invite us to a dance with love, very much. And we're going to have to open up our hearts and our visions and work with that vibration of love. And especially when you look at the divisions that are happening and the anger on the planet with so many different viewpoints. And that love is what everything has been asked of. So whether you are pro or against, whether you are fighting with somebody or are sitting just as an observer around something, it's going to invite you, all of us, to do the dance with love, and I'm noticing, and I'm saying that this is a year where we are 2022, where we are going to have to step into the heart in a big way and step out of the judgments of who's right and who's wrong, where we can connect in from a place of kindness, love, and compassion. And so we're going to find ourselves doing journeys around, and I'm just like that. I can look at experiences happening and I can be extremely judgmental, and I can have a lot to say about stuff, and I have to keep reminding myself to step away from my criticisms and my judgments around things, and work with love and kindness and compassion. And so I've just been doing this little practice, which I do share with some of my clients, which I find might be helpful for us next year, which is when we are looking at situations that are upsetting us, be it within friends or family or partners, and we think, who am I married to and why am I here in this relationship? Or, what is going on here with my boss, and I can't stand these people I work with, or my children are driving me insane. Whatever this experience is that you're going, is in the moment, deep breaths, hand on heart, and breathing in and saying, firstly, kindness for me, kindness for you. Love for me, love for you. Compassion for me, compassion for you. You start always with yourself. So you bring that into self and you embody it, and you really don't just say the words, you feel them, you feel the words, and then you offer it in your mind and your thought to the other that you are in conflict with. And this will soften the energy, because everything needs more softening, because we can't make it through a hard world, a world where there's judgments and unkindness and fighting. We have to soften, all of us. And so I feel that's what this year is going to ask of us as well, is to soften and lean into the compassion, the kindness, and the love. What do you feel, Priscilla?
I completely agree with you, because I feel like, everything, as I said before, is being stripped down. And so what we're putting back is that we have to put back things that are going to mean the most to us. So it's not about just putting everything back in our suitcase and off we go. It's about choosing the specific things we want back into our suitcase, and all the other stuff can be left behind. Put in the trash. Put in the garbage. Let it go. Um, and it's going to be an important year for us to step into love. Love, compassion, light, and it's seeing things with a new eye and a fresh eye, which is
Yes,
important.
yes, yes, yes. Who was it that said, without a vision, the people will perish? So we need to have a vision, all of us collectively and individually, for how we want to move forward on the planet, in our lives, and how we would like the earth to move forward. We need to have that
Yes.
vision, And when I look at the vibration of the let's what's the word, unravel the energies
Unravel.
of the individual numbers. So let's look at the number 2. So here we
Yeah.
have a gentle 2. 2 is the peacemaker. 2 has got a little head bowed over. It looks like a little person in prayer position. So 2 is the negotiator. 2 is the peacemaker. 2 is the number of balance and comfort, and it's a vibration that likes peace at all costs. It strives for peace and balance. And so we've got these 3 2s that are hanging out in next year. And then it also likes partnerships and collaborations too, hand in hand, here we go, and worldwide cooperative efforts. It's all about resilience, the strength to bounce back. Here I am with my little head bowed over, but I'm resilient in that energy. And we've got 3 of those, the resilience and the ability then to bounce back. And then we look at the zeros, the 0 of the 20, and then alone the 20 as well. In the Chaldean system of numerology, 20 is known as the awakener. So in 2020, we had a double awakening. We all said, WTF is going on here? Like, this is a
Yeah.
crazy time we are living in, a double awakening.
Yeah.
And then we went into the 2021. And the 21 vibration very strongly connected into solar plexus as well. The 2 and the 1 is a 3, but the 21 is a very holy vibration. We're working
Yes.
with a holy energy. 21 is known as the crown of the Magi, and the Magi were the 3 wise men that were guided by the wise, the beautiful Bethlehem star. And so we've been guided all along, even though we have at times, as a humanity, despaired this year and felt, where is the higher beings of light? And I feel alone. And it reminds me of that beautiful poem where it says, the footprints on the sand, and
Yes.
they're single footprints, and God, I am forsaken and abandoned. Look at me here, and I'm all alone in my journey. And God says, no, it is I that is carrying you. So I do believe that in 2021 we have been carried. And now, because we've got 2022 arriving in all of its master number glory and all those fine feathers of love, the
Yeah.
angelic portal, as well as the ancestral portal energy, we are all going to have and see and experience the angelic forces in a big way next year. And then we look at the 6, the 2, and the 2, and the 6 again. It's all about family. It's all about beauty and harmony and love. And so we are going to find ourselves drawing closer into our homes next year. We want to beautify our homes, maybe. Some of us are going to be moving homes. The 6 is very well known for its vibration that either brings stronger unity or it splits apart. So we're either going through a greater marriage year or a divorce year. So we're going to be divorcing things that no longer suit us, be it a partner, be it a job, be it a lifestyle. We are
Yeah.
certainly going to be going through that experience
It's
too.
like make or break in a sense.
Yes, yes, yes. And the mastery numbers, because 11, 22, 33, 44 are all the master vibrations. And they invite us into stepping into our own mastery. And they are vibrations that bring innovation and bring breakthroughs and important discoveries,
Yeah.
which is exciting as well. So we've got tremendous creativity that's going to be at play as well, because the vision is connected into the creative energy. So people are going to feel, maybe where they've been feeling very fatigued and exhausted, we're going to have a creative flow, a little fire that's going to start to enlighten for us
Fantastic.
as well. And then also very important to mention is that because 22 is a vibration that connects us into ancestral ties, that's going to come up for examination. So there's ancestral clearing that's going to need to happen. There's going to be all the generational stuff, doing generational healing, 9 generations back, 7 generations forward. All of this is going to be coming forward for us next year as well. The ancestral thing is very big, in a big way. So it's like when we say ancestral, people are going to be doing a little bit of the shadow piece work around their family dynamics as well, and healing family. And that beautiful Ho'oponopono is wonderful for next year. That Ho'opono
Yes.
prayer to
Yeah,
use.
definitely. We have the wonderful Eileen Gutieb on our wellness conference that is the Ho'oponopono lady. She's the heart healer. And she also, I just recently did an amazing session with her, which really did help me shift a lot of ancestral stuff. And
Oh,
especially with
wow.
also what's happening with the lunar eclipse. She was explaining to me that it's an 18-year cycle. And when she took me back 18 years, right down to the very beginning of my birth, every time it was like WTF, WTF. Every year she said there was huge momentous things happening to me.
Wow.
And it was incredible, absolutely incredible.
Oh, wow. Bless her for her beautiful work, Priscilla. And how
Mm.
amazing that you were looking at your 1818 and wow, there it is, there it is, there it is. And that
Yeah,
one can clear it, and the 18, again, significant because it's a 9, and 9 is a clearing number,
clearing
a
number.
clearing
Yeah,
vibration. Yes.
very much so.
Beautiful. So
And Owen,
2022. Yes, Owen
yes,
says.
no, Karen. Owen says, I've been doing so much work and connecting with my ancestors this year, and it has been an amazing journey. So, yeah,
Oh
definitely.
my goodness. And you're going to be doing it even more off the wall, Owen, and with, with your clients and with people, helping them to shift all of the
Yes.
ancestral stuff. And then again, not just our own individual ancestors, but the ancestry of the earth as well. And very much important for light workers and good workers to work with clearing all of the old ancestral patterns of pain, of where there's been unkindness and wars and strife, and
Mm,
clearing grid lines, and bringing in tremendous light around the planet. That's also very important work to do.
definitely.
So I believe we are all warriors of the divine on earth. We are all here in this huge big shift, this huge big transition on earth, and we all are here in our individual capacities to bring the light and the love. And so I've just written down what I thought that next year what we need to work with was, firstly, would be to we need to trust in love, because it's a love energy. So we need to trust in love. So
Yeah.
trust ourselves with our capacity to love as well. We need to hold the faith. That's very important. 4 is a strong vibration that's connected into foundations and faith. We need to accept the now with grace. We must focus on our blessings. We must forgive ourselves and others. We must release old energies. We must give a lot of love to ourselves. We must be patient.
Mm.
4 asks patience. It's what's the story of the little tortoise and the hare?
Yes.
The,
Slowly,
the
slowly
child
wins the race.
story of the
Yes.
tortoise and the hare. Yes, yes.
Very much so.
So we must be patient because we will win the race. And we must speak of and we must share the light. That's a very important thing for next year. And we must also support the vulnerable. So the vulnerable that are fatigued and tired and exhausted, they need that support. They need to be reminded of their light. So in our conversations with others, when people are feeling overwhelmed and exhausted, we must just speak to the light in them, not the dark in them. We must shift them beyond that, and we must practice every day compassion and kindness. Practice, practice, practice. You know, Laurie Ladd, also a beautiful spiritual teacher, she reminds us as well in her, she's carried so many of us through this transition that we are going through. You know, and you must look for her, those that are not aware, Laurie, Lorie, and Ladd, Laurie Ladd on Instagram. She does a lot of beautiful heartening and reminding of who we are, reminding us of our light, thanking us for being here, as well as telling us that every day is a practice. Every day we must wake up and we are like the tortoise and the hare, and we practice our kindness, our love, and our compassion.
Very much so. So we thought we would have just a little bit of fun, and I've asked everybody to put their day and month of their birth into the chat. So if you haven't done that already, if you could just put your day and month into the chat, and Sharyn will give you a little morsel, a little something, a little light, shall we say?
Yes, a little light.
A little
Yes,
light.
I think our mantra for next year must be this, Priscilla. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Okay, so our first person is Tracy Spriggs, and she's on the 16th of June next year.
The 16th of June. So she's got a 6 in her 16, and then she's got another 6 over there, which is amazing. And then we've got a 6-year. So let me just look at her here. So 13. Gosh, she's into an incredible time next year. You hanging out with the Prince of Heaven, Tracy, my love, because you've been overlighted by the 19 vibration next year. 19 is the Prince of Heaven. You know, you can just Google the Prince of Heaven in the Chaldean system of numerology, which means that the sunlight shines down upon you. It is an expansive year for you. It is a year of new beginnings and of sunlight, of walking the path of light, and calling in that light. There's drive and initiation that's coming forward for you. You're in a cycle of new beginnings. So plant seeds, my love. Plant seeds of whatever it is that you want to grow, and speak to these seeds with love and appreciation and kindness, so that they can grow into the most amazing bloomings for you. So it's an exciting year, and probably this year has been a little tiring for you in things that you've maybe needed to wrap up as well. So be excited about your beautiful new beginning cycle that you are entering into, and call in the light. Listen to lots of songs that are connected into light.
Shine that, get those torches, get no load shedding allowed.
Yes, I think of that song. Was it in Simone? Is it Nina Simone that sings "A New Day, a New Dawn"? Is it her
Yes.
with her beautiful
Yes.
voice? Is it Nina Simone? So that's for you,
think so,
Tracy. A
yes.
new day and a new dawn. So
Oh, that's
wonderful.
amazing. So Tracy's going to have an absolutely awesome time. Great stuff, Trace. Right. And then we have Delinda, and she's on the 21st of September.
Oh, what a beautiful name. What a beautiful name. Is it Deolinda?
Yeah, Delinda.
So lovely. 10, 11, 12. You've got a beautiful name, my love. Oh, my sweetheart. So for you, next year is an interesting year because you're going to be cleaning up the clutter a lot. You're going to be releasing things. You're going to be letting go of things. It's a gentler year for you. It's a kinder year as well. It might be not as fast-paced as what this year has been for you. I just want to see Yeah. Yeah, and there may be some things that you might need to have to say goodbye to. So whatever and don't be frightened when I say goodbye. It doesn't mean like the loss of people leaving you, as in death, but it's things that are no longer serving you. So go through your cupboards, clean them up in December, your physical cupboards, sort out things, clean it all up so that you can invite a beautiful, gentle energy that comes forward. You're also going to be having a lot of insights next year. Like new, like aha moments and pennies dropping, and also you're in a vibration of study. So I don't know if there's something that you're wanting to explore, come a new opportunity, something new to study, which is going to be also supporting your vibration next year.
Oh, that's going to be good for her.
So yeah, so cleansing and completion is the vibration for you.
That's amazing. Cleansing and completion. Yeah, that sounds pretty much spot on. And then our amazing Linda, she's on the 20th of December.
Oh, well, she's just a little awakener now, isn't she? Because she carries
Yes.
that wonderful 20 vibration. And isn't Linda, which Linda is Linda Naylor that we with here?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, yes, she is. She's just such a beautiful light, and also part of the support team on the planet, because she just supports a beautiful energy, Linda. And obviously, with your 20, this is your decade, my love, from 2020 onwards. So let's just see the vibration for you. Oh, my love, what a year for you, because you're stepping into big light and illumination, because you're carrying a master vibration next year. So this is going to be very, very exciting year for you. Lots and lots of shifts, friendships, partnerships that are happening for you. An exciting time. You're going to find that your healing gifts are increasing, and you are just going to be noticing the energetic vibrations around you are going to be just like off the wall, amazing. Your intuition opening up, a wonderful year of light and illumination for you, and partnerships too. So interesting conversations with people, and maybe something new coming into your life, as in, I'm not sure, a divine partnership, a great, beautiful love as well, which is wonderful. So be very excited about your next
Watch the
year.
space, Linda.
Yes.
That's exciting stuff.
Mm.
And yeah, so everybody's saying, yeah, well, awesome. Delinda says, awesome. Thank you very much. And Tracy as well says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and then she makes a comment about 666, you know, all the sixes.
The 666 is actually it's actually quite a profound vibration, the 666 energy. Of course, it's been negatively coined as well,
Yes.
with the 666. But what is 3 6s, Priscilla?
18
It's
is a 9, isn't
18.
it? Yeah.
It's a 9 vibration, so it's wisdom. It's divine
Wisdom.
wisdom. Mm.
Fantastic. So it's not all as it's been
Or
portrayed in
doom and
the
gloom.
doom and gloom.
Yes, the doom and the gloom. And we've all got a little devil in us anyway.
Of course.
So, yes.
Oh, dear. Okay, so our next one is Brent Lee, and he's all the way in India. Hi, Brent. And he's on the 8th of January.
Wow, profound number, the number 8 vibration of your birthday. So yes, you're somebody that I would call a blueprint changer. With your wonderful 8 energy, born with the ability and the gift to shift patterns and cycles and people, with tremendous compassion and generosity as well, because your 8 and your 1 is the 9, which is inherently the vibration of kindness, compassion, generosity, the humanitarian vibration. And then stepping into next year, you're stepping into your alchemy time. So using this wonderful vibration and energy that you have to create alchemy. And what is alchemy? alchemy is all about shifting what's heavy into light. And so you're going to be doing a lot of shifting heavy into light next year, not only for yourself, but for the planet and for others as well. And gosh, I love my alchemy vibration because it's a wealth code number. The 15 and 8 in your birthday is also a wealth code number. So a wealth code vibration means that you've got the ability to naturally bring through abundance and wealth. And we are on the planet where obviously wealth is connected into the vibration of money. So next year, from a financial perspective, is also going to be an incredible time for you. I'm not sure what your work is that you do in the world, but be just excited about that and create good alignment for that vibration, the money and the power vibration in your world, that you are in great alignment for it. And how we get into alignment with the vibration of alchemy and the vibration of money is connecting innately into our own inner worth and raising that, looking at your worth and your value that you have in the world and what you contribute to the world, and being in the excitement and the delight of the vibration that you carry, of the light of who you are, and speaking to that. And the more that you speak to that, you increase your light vibration and your innate worth. And so that's the work to do next year for you, which is raising your inner worth, raising your value, being in the excitement and the delight of who you are, and then getting your Gandalf energy on, because Gandalf is the alchemist. So be the Gandalf next year.
Being the Gandalf.
Yes.
Oh, I think Brenton's going to enjoy that, being the Gandalf. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, and then our next one is our lovely Janie Lynn from the USA, and she's the 14th of the 11th.
Oh, wow. So she's also had a birthday. Happy birthday for your month, my
Yes,
love.
happy birthday.
Mm. Let's see here. Oh, you are in big transformation for your 2022 vibration. And the divine feminine is all over you, my love. So this is a year to play and hang out with your tribe and to use your wonderful healing gifts and abilities to help the divine feminine energy as well, to anchor that even more. A hugely exciting, transformative year for you. You are might find yourself moving. And if it's not an actual physical move, it's going to be a inner shift in a move. And there's also a wonderful love vibration that is around you, and teaching. So you're up for teaching next year. So how exciting. Wonderful
Oh, that's
time for
exciting.
you.
Yeah.
Yes. Make sure that your foundations and your structures are in place. So when I say foundations, your inner foundations as well. And also it's a year that is going to need grounding. So a grounding energy. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by things, make sure you are grounding your energy and spending time in nature and doing those sort of things to just balance your energy. You're going to need to create good balance for yourself.
Yeah, she definitely says, wow. So things are shifting and changing for her, for sure. And then
Beautifully, yes.
yeah, amazing. So our next one is our lovely Owen, and he's on the 30th of June, which is the 6th.
Oh, he's an angel. Owen is an angel. He really is. With his beautiful 3 vibration as well. You know, 3 is the divine triangle, and it is the holy number. And those that carry in their born day 3s are our earth angels. So yes, he's our wonderful earth angel. So let's see, 9. Also in a time of great alchemy. Oh, and you are moving, or you are shifting things. You are in an incredible vibration too. So it is also your alchemy time. You've also got to get your Gandalf on next year. You are going to find your creativity is going to flow beautifully. So there's more books that are coming for you, creative energy, creative flow, more of your beautiful channeling and your teaching, stepping into that teaching in a big way, Owen, for you, because your vision is going to be expanded. You are going to get so many more intuitions and connections, and it's just a year that's going to wrap you in a tremendous amount of love. Pay attention to your inner worth and your inner love for you, dear Owen. Wrap yourself in blankets of love, my love, because you just are just a bundle of love anyway. You just emanate that and it oozes from your heart. So everybody that connects with you next year are just immeasurably blessed. So yes, there's some sort of a move happening, a selling of something, because 6 vibration that you are embodying next year as well is very connected into the new beginnings, the new birthings, the moving of homes, the selling of homes. All of that is the vibration that is supporting you.
That's amazing. So he's going to have a wonderful year next year. I think, we've had to almost, in a sense, be pulled through a bush backwards in order to get to where we are now. So I feel like it's just been, an amazing journey for all of us, going into this new year filled with love, I think, so it's about maybe from the 1st of January, stepping into it with love. Let the
I
first
think
breath,
it's
let the first step be of love.
of love. Yes, I think so, Scylla. And to be clear about it and to be excited about it, yes. Stepping forward with love, and then also very lightly. I think we must all start to lighten up and laugh more and play music and
Yes.
walk more lightly in our steps, more gently on the earth. That's what the earth is needing too, so we can shift this heaviness that we've all been experiencing.
Definitely. And Owen says, I feel the change so much already. Bless you for the confirmation, Sharyn.
Oh, darling, thank you. Thank you.
So it's kind of like that time of the night. And so we have our little game that we play. So if you want to have a free session with Sharyn, a 30-minute session, it'll be an
An
email,
email session. Yes,
an
on
email
email.
session.
So it won't be a
Just,
personal session.
yeah,
Sorry, Scylla. It'll be an
that's
email.
all.
Yes.
And so you just put a number in between 1 and 11 into the chat, and we will choose a winner. I have spoken to her, and she's chosen a number. So everybody go ahead and put your numbers in the chat, and we'll give everybody just a few minutes. So maybe, Shaz, while they're doing that, we can maybe just wrap up about what sort of points do we need to have
For
going
next
forward
year.
for next year.
Yes. Self-love is a big one. Discernment is another. Make wise choices for yourself. Focus is very important. What are you going to focus on next year? It's time to focus on the things that really matter in your life. Know what your priorities are and then focus on your priorities. Very, very important. Also, to stop worrying about unimportant things and the things that you can't control and the things that you waste your time and your energy on.
Yes.
Self-care is very, very important. Get crafty. Use your creativity as well. That will be an important project to step into. But very importantly, self-love, self-worth, self-appreciation is very big for next year. It's paramount, actually. It's also service-orientated energy. So what can we build? Because the 22 is the master builder. So what can you build? What can you fill up with love? It's so beautiful. It really is. And to trust, remember to trust in love. Hold the faith.
Hold the faith.
Focus on blessings. Hold the faith. Release the old energies. Give love to everything. What needs more love? What needs more
Yeah,
love? Have
definitely.
fun. Have
That's
fun.
important. Have fun and do it with love.
Oh, I like that. Have fun and do it with love.
Okay, I think we have a winner because I've told everybody was giving me wrong numbers and I said, keep going. And yeah, we have a winner. So Winner, chicken dinner is our lovely Tracy. Tracy, you're on the spot, on the money at the moment, because she won the last one as well.
Did she?
Yeah, with Enolia. And it was just incredible. Yeah. So, well, Tracy, congratulations. You are our winner. So
Oh
I
my
will put
goodness.
the
So,
two of you in contact with each other.
yes,
I'll
so
email
Tracy
her.
was talking about the 666, and there's the beautiful 6 vibration.
There we
Yeah.
go. She goes, yay! Woo! She's so happy. She's so excited.
That's wonderful, Tracy. So I'll do your chart on email for you. For 2022, it's about 50 pages about you, and then also the vibration and the energy of next of 2022, and to support you through that, which is lovely.
So, right. So, if anybody would like to get hold of Sharyn and have one of her wonderful sessions, she can be contacted on wow@msla.co.za. And she will be more than happy to either do an in-person one or one over the email. And she is phenomenal. I've had many sessions with her, and it is always enlightening. So maybe if you are needing some guidance, that's the path to go. Yay, go Tracy. Owen is very happy. And everybody's like, yeah, awesome, Tracy. So everybody's very happy. And sometimes it's about receiving the guidance that we need, and it's just hitting it at the right time for us. So
it absolutely is. And also what I forgot to mention, Priscilla, is those that carry the vibrations of next year, the master numbers, be it 11, 22, 33 in their birth dates or in their names, anybody that embodies the 2 frequencies, the 20 frequencies, the 6 vibration, all of these souls are going to be very influenced by the vibrations next year. So just to pay attention to that as well.
Yeah, definitely. And Owen says, bless you, Priscilla and Sharyn, for an inspiring and uplifting show. That's amazing.
Bless you. Thank you for inspiring and uplifting us, Owen.
Definitely.
We're all in this together. Was that the Beatles that sang that?
Beatles.
We're all in this together. Yeah.
The Yellow Submarine.
Oh, yes, we're at the Yellow Submarine.
So once again, just a little recap. Sharyn can be contacted on wow@msla.co.za. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you and blessings of love and abundance. Thank you for sharing your beautiful gift and your beautiful energy and joy for life and for numbers and for the world with us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here on the show.
And I just thank you, Priscilla, and thank you for your light and your love and how you hold space and how you have such a passion to support and to showcase everybody that works in this realm, and to each of you that have been here and to those that listen later. I'm sending you all of my love and all of my heart, and encouraging you, breathe life and love and kindness and compassion into yourself, and create a higher, truer version for yourself, your life, for the earth, individually and collectively. We must stand in our light and allow that little light to shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine.
Yeah, and Owen wants to be Ringo. Yes, I think we can arrange that.
Yes, you be Ringo, Owen. Go Ringo.
Linda said, so enjoyed the session. Thank you both. Thank you, Linda, for joining us.
Thank you,
and
Linda,
Tracy says, just love these Friday night sessions. Thank you all for your time and for doing this. Lovely.
Bless you.
Tracy, I do have your details, and I'll get the email connected to the both of you. So much love and light to everybody. I hope you all have a blessed week, and it's be same time, same place next week with another special guest. So don't forget to also then click like and subscribe to the channel so you can get reminders of any of the upcoming talks, because we're going to be going right through into middle of December with amazing special guests. So it's a very big, heartfelt love and thank you from me, and
and from me. Big hugs, big loves.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Good night.
Good night.